Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the All About Favorite channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ. All this week, I'm wearing gear from you, the subscribers. Now, y'all, hear me say, boy, bye, all the time. And you're wondering, Pastor KZ, who originated that? Well, I originated this from one of my subscribers, and he goes way back. And y'all, if you want to know, he was the work husband, and I coined the phrase from his email, boy, bye. Y'all got to go way back and see that video when I first started saying this. But he is a Baltimore Ravens fan, and I must say, he hooked me up with this Baltimore Ravens long sleeve. It's not really a sweatshirt. It's made out of fleece material, but I'm loving this. I just got this, y'all. He just sent it. He stays in touch with me. He is a regular subscriber, a big time supporter, and y'all, I know when the boy buy t-shirts hit, and they already designed, and I'm just waiting for them to get pressed, and I'm going to put them on the website. But y'all, boy buy going to get a few free because he really keeps in touch with me. He emails me like every other week or so, so we stay in touch. I'll update you at a later date on this boy buy situation with the work wife and all of that. But y'all, isn't this nice? Baltimore Ravens. I like it. I wear on a scale of 1 to 5. What do you think? Hit it in the comment section at the end of the video. Always comment, like, and share the videos. Y'all, it's been Wellness Week and Self-Love Week. So, let's read yesterday's. Let me recap something. Yesterday's letter. A wife of 4 years, age 36, says she is done. The divorce papers has been filed. Now, although she didn't go in details why she described her husband as a loser, let me ask you, what makes a man a loser? Ladies, it's all about you today. What makes a man a loser? And do you have one? Do you have a loser? You do? Let's talk about him, okay? Let's talk about the qualities that your man or your husband have that makes him a loser. Here we go. Here's some emails from you ladies. Men, get ready to write me. Girls aren't going to be too nice. Here we go. Hey, Pastor KZ/Auntie, these men have gotten on my last bleeping nerves. Since you've been on these topics, the real truth is, how do they think they exposing us? These men work my nerve. All I know is some men, not all, and of course you men won't hear the word some since you don't know how to listen. Ooh, she kind of touchy, isn't she, guys? All right, she says, men are horrible listeners. That's one thing that make them a loser. The next thing is they're quick to jump to defense when you're trying to correct them on something. Some of them will never admit they're wrong. They have low energy, low vibration. They're unmotivated and have zero clue about how to treat a woman. That's one email. Here's another one. Hey, Auntie. These men think they're the prize. They seem to think these days treating a woman will make them be the boss. Come on, these guys want respect and they haven't even earned respect. First of all, they need to check their own self and learn that respect goes both ways. Pastor KZ, here's another email. These men are nothing but bleeping liars. They're serial cheaters. They have multiple relationships going on at a time. They're either working for the city or the county or holding a flag out there and all working in a warehouse. Boy, bye. You a loser. Okay. Here's another woman's take on it. Pastor KZ, I'm 52 years old and I'm married to a sorry blank man. Oh yeah, sure, he goes to work every day, so don't tell me he's not a hard worker. I'm not saying that. But all he does when he get off from work is plop down on the sofa after he take his shower or his bubble bath, wait for me to fix his plate. He sits up and eat, watch TV, falls asleep on the sofa, and goes to bed. This is his daily routine. I've been in this mess 15 years and won't out. I can't stand him. Wow. Okay. Hey, Pastor KZ. I am an older subscriber. I'm 64 years old. And I'm going to tell you what my husband does. That loser that he is. I should have listened to my daddy and not even got involved with this fool. He don't do anything that requires initiative. Here is how he does. Every single day, it's the same old routine. He never buys me anything for the anniversary, birthdays, Christmas, none of that. He says he don't believe in that. Well, heck fire. You believed in it when you got me. Then now you don't believe in celebrating these things. Oh, when did you switch religions, boy? Pastor KZ, this is my story every month. Let me tell you how it goes. Every single month, I'm calling either the cable company, the electric company, or the city water bill company, or the cell phone people to make payment arrangements. That part there, Pastor KZ, makes him a loser. What woman wants to be married to a man that you always got to call and make payment arrangements with these people? Next thing, our house is falling apart. House been needing to be painted for years. I don't know. He don't make no repairs. He does nothing. He's a loser. Okay. All right, man. They ain't too happy with y'all. Here we go. Here another portion of an email. Pastor KZ, I'm so sick of these men writing you, complaining, trying to get you to feel sorry for them. These men are nothing but losers and liars. And another thing is, they big babies. Men are basically like grown boys. They don't want to own their mistakes. They don't want to be responsible and take accountability when they know things need to be done. These men are a hot, stinking mess, Pastor KZ. Losers. You need to put on a t-shirt, I married a loser. Remember the lady who told you that the other week? Yeah, make some of them shirts. I married a loser. Because, see, I don't need the boy bye t-shirt. I'm stuck in this mess. Him 20-some years in. But I married a loser. Not gonna lie. All right, man. Here's another one. Pastor KZ, in a simple word, I'm going to say it about my loser. He does not listen. Will never admit when he's wrong. And I already know he done got 2 babies on me. He think I don't know about it. Word on the curb is he got they his babies. I seen one of them. Look just like him. I can't stand him. Okay, man. What do we hear with these women saying? Is that true about y'all? I know in the Bible, the Holy Bible, it says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Now, men, I ain't taking sides. I'm just putting it out here. I'm reading, sharing emails. These women say y'all have zero clue about how to treat women. They say you big liars. They say you cheat. They say you don't take responsibility or accountability. And they say, basically, y'all not motivated and don't take initiative. What say you men? I can't wait to get y'all emails on this. Because you know what? A lot of what these women are saying about you boys is the truth. Y'all know y'all, some of y'all big liars. Come on, man. Own it. I didn't say all. Again, some of you are big liars. Some of you do have multiple women. Yeah, now I know it takes other women, but you know what? Some of y'all not telling these women the truth, because some of y'all not telling these women you're married or you got other women involved in this harem of yours. Now, let's talk. Real talk again. I hear all of these men in the YouTube streets, even in the church, talking about, and this is what they love to use. Well, you know, King Solomon and David and Abraham, and naming all these men in the Bible that had multiple wives, multiple women, all of this stuff, multiple quote unquote baby mamas. And you sitting around trying to justify that. You sitting around trying to use, well, Solomon, he had multiple wives and concubines. All right, that was Solomon. But when you stood there and got married, the vow said, cleave only unto her. Now, if you didn't want that kind of relationship and you wanted to live in, quote, Solomon and David had multiple women, then you shouldn't have never stood there in front of that pastor or that justice of the peace or the clerk of the circuit court if you went downtown and got married. Because it says being faithful to one. And it said marriage is sacred and the bed undefiled. And let's talk about these people around here. Talking about they in an open marriage. And ain't nothing, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But if it's got to be an open marriage, why it's a marriage? Y'all, I'm just trying to put something out here from both perspectives. The women say y'all men complaining about the wrong thing because y'all won't be honest. The men say you women want to be bosses, you're masculine, you take over, you're dominating, you're combative, you're controlling. I think needs to be help on both sides. What say you? This was Friday's Food for Thought Day, and I gave you a whole lot to think about this weekend because next week I know it's going to be hot because I'm going to kick the week off talking about what the men say about you ladies. What y'all think? Did y'all enjoy this week's show? I know I ended it on a blast with a cliffhanger after starting out so positive talking about self-love. Part of self-love is getting these messed up, jacked up, messy, ratchet relationships in balance. Understand you deserve better. If you're in a situation and you stuck there and you chose to be there and you got to be there, you got to also figure out some tools that you can use to make things more peaceful for you. But some of you, like the lady yesterday, you got 6 kids with 5 different men. Now, see, you got to understand, and you didn't have no loving and no nurturing as a child. A lot of this stuff comes from childhood trauma. Y'all, we got to clean this up. So many ethnicities have nothing but scars and trauma, and you just grow up and keep having birthdays, and you still got this. A lot of these men don't know how to treat you. They can't help but be losers if they saw their daddies doing it. Some of them never saw their daddy. Some of them, the men in the street raised them. Some of these men don't know how to treat you with respect and be kind and be gentle. And you know what? I'm gonna go out and step out on a limb here and walk on this branch today. Some of these men in the church. Some of these men, preachers and deacons, still beating on their wives. Still cheating on their wives and sitting up here saying you men of God. Pastor KZ, you shouldn't have went there. The truth is the truth, no matter who it's on. You know, you got some men in the church, they use the Bible to oppress women. But yet, on the same token, they saying all of this stuff. And at the end of the day, they got multiple babies from different women in the church. And their wife sitting there as the first lady, like she don't see it. Oh, Pastor KZ, you went there. I sure did. I'm going to talk about you first ladies a little bit next week. You sitting up there with this smile on. You got the big hat on, the nice suit. You sitting here all put together and you miserable. Because you living a lie. You living a lie. And some of you men of God, deacons and elders and bishops and all of these titles you got, apostle, this and that. Y'all doing wrong too. Quit pointing your fingers at these women and bashing these women. And you know, for the life of me, man, I can't understand, for as much as y'all have bashed these women in these emails, somehow or another, you still have to seek women out, don't you? You still won't leave the women alone. All you do is just spread your loserism, if that's a new word, to the next woman. And you women who are talking about these losers and deadbeats and no counts, you still letting them come home. You still letting them get in the bed with you. Food for Thought Friday. This gonna carry over, y'all, for next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Do something fun. Love on yourself. Speak positivity to yourself and decide you deserve better. You want out, and I'm not gonna waste my time anymore. Love on you. When you start loving on you, watch how things turn around. And no matter how bad a situation is, you need to also get you a prayer life. Start praying, start meditating, start journaling, and if therapy will help, do that too. Because for these people who just say, just pray about it, prayer right now is not enough. You have got to take other steps and use other tools that's readily and available out there to you. I believe in the power of prayer, but I also believe in the power of therapy, and I do believe in journaling, and I do believe that self-care is the best care. Love on you. I will see you back Sunday for a brief word for the day.